Rising in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak, was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it rain. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things, gotta let it breathe. On the better things, 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 on the better things.
Floor for the visiting team and power forward, Dennis Rodman. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Starting at shooting guard at 6'3", number 25, Steve Kerr.
And it's Chicago to start out. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Rose. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Jordan dishes to Rodman. Passes it to Gilmore. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Jordan outside. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman. Part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor. And he can turn shots away, too.
Now here's Rose. Basket, good. Noah's got the first points of the night for Philadelphia.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rose against Rose. Rose in the post. Banked in off the glass.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Down low, here's Noah. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tipped away. It's stolen by Rodman. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Noah kicks to McDermott. Now Kerr. He dishes it to Rodman. And the layup is good.
Rodman, a solid inside scorer. Picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Kerr against Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Pippen. A floater. Here's Gilmore. Noah with the block. Rose against Rose. And Rose throws it down.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he makes that one.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there it is for him. Noah's got his second bucket tonight.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
T-shirt, make some noise.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Outside Jordan. with the teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his second basket.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
White looking around. Carter down low. He's covered by Rose. Carter, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's White. The Bulls getting the bucket. Outside Jordan. He feeds it to Carter. And stolen by Jordan. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Chicago trailing here. And here is Jordan. Inside. Rodman kicks to Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
Michael Jordan at the line for two.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's White. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Kick out to King. Jordan the pass to Carter.
Away team foul.
Chicago making a switch here. Sloan's checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Away team foul.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wendell Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
That's good from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's Chicago. Trailing by 2. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Here's Carter. Up and in on the way. Carter's got 8 points.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Armstrong. And it's Sloan in at the 2-guard spot. And here are the Bulls now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Love.
You see defensively, Carter with really good instincts. I mean, he moves his feet well, and of course, he gives you plenty of size at that position.
And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And here are the Bulls now. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Love.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And so here is Philadelphia. Rose with the ball. Noah picks him up. Misses from close range. Noah, the pass to Rodman. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Rose kicks to McDermott. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Rose back up. And it's Theus with the rebound. Chicago trails by 4. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team, Tony Kukoc. Zach LaVine.
Here's Theus. No good that time. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Kerr for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Kerr, one of the best three-point marksmen in the NBA. His form, release, efficiency, perfect.
Theus, the pass to Kukoc. Kick out to LaVine. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Noah. Rose passes to Noah. And Noah with the slam.
Boy, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Theus. Noah with the block. Butler against Rose with the drive and the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Chicago calls timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so here is Chicago. 8-point game. Rose dishes to Pippen. Outside Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. Rodman with the block.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Kerr. After the miss from Joakim Noah. And it goes down 2 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Just 5 on the clock. Pippen for 3. Here's Gilmore. Noah with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Latrey and Kerr with the basket on the assist by McDermott. Kerr's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Now here's Pippen. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Gilmore. Rose against Rodman. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And another shot. And it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, anytime you're a guard like Rose and you can hit the boards like that, coaches love it.
And finished off by McDermott.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
DJ Armstrong's checked in for Derrick Rose.
Third team foul.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
B.J. Armstrong.
Armstrong with it. Outside Pippen. The 3. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Philadelphia finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Steve Kerr with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Rodman is out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Rose. Then there's Noah. And it's Kerr in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Chicago trails by 17. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And finished off by Rose.
Flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. He kicks it to Jordan. Open for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rodman goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Going inside. Here's Rose. And the shot falls short this time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rose kicks to McDermott. Pippen with the steal. And it's in there. Pippen's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender, and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
So for the Bulls, Love checked in for Rodman. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Pippen. Philadelphia leading by 19. Outside, White takes it inside, and the rejection by Love.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Rose, good.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Now here's Jordan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Right the pass to Carter. The pass to Love. Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got his second bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
A nice shot by Theus.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
They double him with Love. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Philadelphia now. King inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Chicago trails by 14. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Butler against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Butler, no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
White's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Jordan, into the lane, lays it up off the glass, and Philadelphia leads by 15.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact, takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
It's tipped. Now here's White, tight defense on him. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to be more careful around Butler. I mean, he's terrific at bouncing over the opposition and taking the ball away.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's White missing. Chicago trails by 13. Here's Theus, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Butler with the ball, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen. Known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Michael Jordan is out there with Armstrong. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Pippen. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. Back to Rodman. 13 feet away. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Gilmore.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
King right side, and stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Bulls. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
Second personal foul.
Chicago trails by 7. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rodman with the block. And now Philadelphia on the break. Noah finds McDermott. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
McDermott taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rose against Rose. A 3-ball. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Derrick Rose.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Philadelphia leading by 7. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Rodman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Philadelphia leads by 9.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Kerr against Jordan. Here's the floater. Rodman with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Home team foul. Steve Kerr. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 9 points. To the inside, Jordan. Rodman trying to break free.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. To the middle, here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Rodman kicks to Pippen. Rose against Rose. And it's Rose penetrating. Oh, the jam by Rose.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
And he drives it.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Wow, man. You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the rejection by Pippen. And they're able to recover. McDermott down low, working on Rodman. Second chance shot. McDermott can't get it to go. Chicago trails by 7. Michael Jordan on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nobody more clutch than Jordan. When the game is on the line, he comes up large for his team.
Rose dishes to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rose against Rose. Here's Jordan. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
So they foul intentionally. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Inside. Rodman passes to McDermott. Nailed from three-point land.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jordan kicks to Rose. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And here's Kerr. McDermott passes to Noah. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Away team foul. Zach LaVine. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Rose hits them both.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Kukoc for 3. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.